It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Seattle. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an on-event. Effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 49-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Cobb. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running it with David Montgomery. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Goff setting to throw. It's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Goff has it knocked out. And the Seahawks pick it up. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
It's the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He connects on the deep shot. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sims now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Sims on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Going to the ground again on first. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's complete. Play made by Cook. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Walker on first down. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3. That's caught. Here's that shove it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
The 34-yard line.
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They give up the gut to Walker. Has some space inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. They've got a man in motion. Here he is on third and long. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 36-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one's cut along the right sideline. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dings and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Now an inside give to Walker. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Now to handle the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off to the air now. He's trying to push the field. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Puts everything behind this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Michael Dixon on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down, Detroit.
First and 10 now from the 30. Another one for Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw. Gone. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Goff on 3rd. This is brought in by Laporta. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now gone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
14. 14. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Throwing again, it's Goff. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Reek Woolen with the INT. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Launches one deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be second down. Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second and 8. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. No set of downs for him from the 46.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Listen.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
180.
Goff off the play action. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send the tight end in motion left. From the 41. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Goff now on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Detroit.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, they'll run with Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 for 1, 2 for 1. 14. 14.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. The 27-yard look here. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Sims now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Second and 3 now. On the draw, it's Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. It's his targets, that's Torrey Horton. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On 3rd down, Walker. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Darnold. He connects downfield. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
McNeil on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Moving on into the red zone. And he's finally hauled down to 12. They get 22 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he's got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Right 20.
First down throw from Goff. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Right 20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No, they get him yet again. Ernest Jones with the pick. I forget the turnover. Brock may take it back for a late touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting where we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards. Right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Reynolds with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Slot man in motion left. Goff trying again here after the pick. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Tight end in motion left. To throw again here, second and 10. It's gone. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks continue piling it exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kicked off by Julian Love. And forget the turnover. Brock may take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. Throwing now, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Reynolds with a return. No real burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He completes it in traffic. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Up to the air now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the he falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Cut. White 20. Cut.
Desperation time here on 4th. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, son.
They're going to pass it here. Next on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Darnold now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Lions 10. Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing is gone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.